Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Hippie's Chopper Corner where we keep them sketchy all the time. Alright guys, getting ready for an epic journey. It's Wednesday morning, August 6th I believe. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I'm getting a bit of a late start. Got the road glide gassed up. I've got about probably a 2,500 mile round trip. I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 states to get there. Probably 6 different states coming back. So going to bust about 12 state lines. Going to be gone about 6 days. 2,500 to 3,000 miles. I really haven't added it up. But as I go through each state line, I'll record as I go through there. And if I forget, I'll tell you what state I'm in. And then when I get to my destination, I think you guys are going to really be surprised. So sit back and hang on to your seats. This is going to be an awesome freaking episode. All right, here's a little hint. First of all, I don't know how much this landscape's going to change before I get to my destination. But if you can see off in the distance, I am now deep in the mountains. So still not going to tell you where I'm at. But it's going to be obvious in a little while what state I'm headed to next. I got multiple states in store. All right, so as you can see, we're out of fuel. All right, now let's see how many miles we've gone. Maybe 190, 182. So I got about 100, and I got a little bit of fuel left, not much. I could probably do about 200 on a tank of gas if I had to guess. But I will keep you guys filled in and posted as we go. Everybody, does that scenery look familiar? I know y'all seen this in past videos before. That church in the mountain, that house, this hollow, this particular bridge. Look, there's my bike. Who recognizes that cabin over there? Huh? That's the Hippie Slick Rally right there. It'll be our 3rd annual Hippie Slick Rally. But wait a minute, it's not scheduled until 2026, so what the hell is Hippie doing at him and Slick's dating spot? So Slick's gonna be jealous that I'm here without him. So anyway, all right guys, back on the road. I still got a long way to go. No, I'm not meeting Slick here. I just happened to come by it. North Carolina. I'm at, I believe it's called Memorial Hospital. I got to see about one of my club brothers who wadded his bike up in the mountains over here. Some of that footage y'all saw me riding through, somewhere between here and there, he wadded his bike up about 10 days ago, and he's laid up in the hospital. And there may be another brother here visiting him right now, I'm not sure, or that may just be a random bike, but it was the only place I had to park. So I just squeezed in here with this dude, but I'm gonna shut the footage down for now. We're fixing to head north. I will show y'all the next state line that we come to. I don't know how far I'm going to get tonight. I've only done, I don't know, 350 miles. I didn't leave till late. It took me an hour at the Cracker Barrel, and then I made that pit stop by that cabin where Slick and I shack up in May every year. I'd like to do a couple of hundred more miles today. Maybe at least get to Charleston, West Virginia, maybe. That way tomorrow I won't have as far to ride. So I will keep you guys posted as we go. Hippie's Chopper Corner, folks. All right, I had to pull over and put my dang hoodie on. Going up this mountain, it started to cool down, but I wanted y'all to see some of this beautiful footage before we get into Virginia. We're in North Carolina. I'm headed north. I'm gonna cross back into Tennessee, and then we'll cross into Virginia. here just to show you guys this scenic overlook. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that mountain way up there, man, and those mountains back in the distance. Ain't that just beautiful? I'm supposed to be in a hurry, but I had to show y'all that. Good morning, guys. It is now Thursday, August 7th or 8th? 8th or 9th? Shit, I don't know. So far we've done about 600 miles, I believe. I left yesterday morning about this time. Left the Nashville, Tennessee area. Went over to Asheville, North Carolina. Visited a brother of mine who had a bad car crash, a bad bike accident. We've done 650 miles, and I just got 212 miles out of this tank of gas, so getting pretty good gas mileage. By the time I get to where I'm going tonight, we'll have about 1,000 miles under our belt since yesterday. But I'll keep you guys posted. I don't know if the route's gonna take me into, and yes, I have road beard. I don't know if I'm gonna go into the northeastern tip of West Virginia or if I'm gonna go into the northwestern tip of Maryland. I don't know, headed to the states that I'm headed to, but I'll keep y'all posted. Sorry I hadn't tapped in this morning. I slept longer than I meant to, and I got on the road later than I meant to. And yes, if you can't see my legs, hell, I've got on a long sleeve shirt and a hoodie, and I put my leathers on this morning. I left Bristol, Virginia this morning, and like I said, man, it was 8:30 when I left. The sun was shining. It was probably high 60s, maybe 70 degrees. Felt great. And man, I took off and I made it maybe 20, 25 miles, and it got cloudy. I mean, them clouds got thick. They were real low clouds, and they weren't letting no heat radiate from the sun. And man, I got a chill. I pulled over on the exit and put my gear on. I was like, shit. And I can tell you this, I have not been uncomfortable. But I'm gonna jump off of here and smoke my cigarette. I just filled up with fuel. I'm gonna have me a little beef stick and piece of cheese, suck down some water. We're gonna bang out another couple of 100 miles, and I'll tap in with y'all when I stop for fuel the next time, or if I see something cool on the interstate. Just filming this cool little town in Pennsylvania right here. I'm in central PA, headed to northern PA, almost to the New York line. metro here, what I got, 876 miles down. I got 137 to go. So it'll be just over 1,000 miles, it looks like. But cool little town, man. Sits off down in between these two mountains right here, or these three mountains, kind of in a bowl. But typical little Pennsylvania town. Anyway, just trying to document the ride for you guys. Only thing made it cooler was if I'd have been on the chopper. All right, I made it to way upstate Pennsylvania. I've got a quaint little cabin room. Not really rustic, but got nice memory foam bed. Everything you need, a TV, a microwave, a fridge, little bathroom with a shower. That's all you could ask for. Kind of old school. Kind of reminds me of the Bates Motel a little bit. Cool little place. I'm gonna stay here for a couple days. I'll be here Wednesday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. Sunday I'm headed to the East Coast, baby. I will keep y'all posted. All right, guys, it is early on Friday. The organization that I'm in, the party don't start till this afternoon, and it'll run through tomorrow. And then I'm leaving here Sunday. But you guys are just gonna have to keep watching the episode to find out where I wind up at next. I'm gonna take a ride here in a little while, or in the morning I'm gonna ride up into New York, not New York City, but New York State. I'm 15 miles from the state line. Why not ride into New York, where I could say I went to New York? But this is the place we're staying at here in the daylight. Just a little roadside motel in upstate Pennsylvania off Route 6 right here. It's got about 9 or 10 rooms on the front, and then she's got this house back here, and then behind each one of them doors is a hallway with rooms on the left, rooms on the right. You know, nothing fancy, but really clean, really nice beds. Pretty cool little place. It's got a little pond out here. It's got a paddle boat. There's some kayaks. Hell, there's even a little private beach over there. Nobody's on the beach, so. But it's a pretty cool little place. I'm pretty sure you can fish. There's a lady out there on a floatable right now. I don't know that I would be out floating in that scummy water. But a pretty cool little place. But it's quiet. They're just getting everything set up right now. There's only a few of us here. I got in late last night and got all my stuff set up. So I just thought I'd let you guys see what I was doing up here. You know, I don't film much of my my club business. We don't really do social media. So I don't really get to film a lot of the party. But this is what I'm doing. Look at that. How would you like to wake up and just be surrounded by mountains every day? Like just sitting off down in a hole, but nothing but mountains around it. That's pretty cool. So those of you that watch, that live in upstate Pennsylvania, man, y'all got a beautiful state. The only thing I can say about your state that I don't like is y'all have that ugly thing called a winter. All right, the lady wasn't expecting me to get here yesterday. So she had me in a room on the front of the motel on the frontage road, and then she moved me today up to this room. Cool little room, you know, they've come in and updated it, you know, but it's an older place, you know, still got the doors from the 70s in it, but it's cool. Got memory foam beds. You can put, you know, 5 people in here, 2 couples and a single person over there. I chose to pay and get one by myself. That's a handy dandy little air conditioner. I actually just bought my wife that exact air conditioner for her office and had to set it up. But yeah, just a cool little room. Let's see what's happening out the window. I see they got the tent up and they're getting the food and the tables ready, but I don't really see anybody here yet. Maybe a couple of brothers down there hanging out in the shade. But this is my living accommodations for the weekend, folks. All right, good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning. I am probably, if I had to guess, I'm an hour and a half outside of Philly. We've done almost 1,300 miles on this journey, and I've got 181 miles to go from my current location. I'm really not sure where I'm at. I'm somewhere still in northern Pennsylvania, but there's the sun. I'm headed that way, so I'm going east. I'll turn the camera back on when I get to Philadelphia, or go through Philly. And then when I cross my next state line, I'll turn it on. And then from that point, you guys might be able to figure out where my next destination is. It's pretty epic, guys. So just stay tuned and enjoy the ride. All right, guys, I can't really see the camera, but I think it's got a pretty good view, and I'm going slow enough. I'm pretty sure my audio is picking up. But I'm having to really pay attention to my GPS right here because I'm coming up on the river. But I'm pretty sure I'm coming into Philly. I ain't been paying attention to how many miles I've done since that last fuel stop. 150 miles since my last fuel stop. So yeah, I'd say I'm getting really close to Philadelphia. But I don't see no skyline out there, so I'm 40 miles from my destination. So I'm in Philadelphia, if that tells anybody anything about where I'm going. Yep, there's a sign, Philadelphia Valley Forge, exit 16. So yeah, I'm getting close to Philly, y'all. Now going home Tuesday, it's about 1,000 miles home Tuesday. And if I can leave early enough, I'm going to do it all in one roll. I've done 1,000 miles in 16, 17 hours a couple of different times. I did it in 2017, I did it in 2019. But I don't know if I'm going to do it this time. It'll depend on how close I am when it gets dark. If I leave at, say, 5 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, that'll be, I
76 east. That'll be 4 o'clock Central Time, so we'll see if I can pull it off. But I'm prepared to spend the night somewhere if I need to. I don't have to be home until Wednesday. East to Philadelphia. Who do we know in Philadelphia? Shit, I don't think I know anybody. Julius Erving, maybe. Didn't Dr. J play for Philadelphia 76ers? Just ahead. I may have to pull over and take this long sleeve shirt off. It was 58 degrees when I left this morning, but it's probably 78 degrees now. And I'm getting warm. Pull this long sleeve off, guys. Uh-oh, while I'm in this shade right here. I'll bring y'all back with something exciting. All right, guys, I think I'm recording. Over to my left is the skyline. I don't know if I caught it in time, but I'm going down alongside the river right now. It looks like I'm about to get into some slow traffic. Man, I hope there's not a Eagles game or a 76ers game, or who else has Philly got? The Eagles, the 76ers, the Flyers, the Phillies. I think that's all of them. I don't know how far I'm gonna have to ride this out. If it gets to be too much, I'll hit that shoulder over there. This video's been a whole lot of writing. I don't know how much of this will actually get edited out. I'm not in charge of that part. There's Philly. A little peek of it anyway. Not my city, so I don't really know the names of none of those buildings. If you're from Philly, there you go, man. I'm in your neck of the woods. $1,500 miles. That's the first time I've had to stop on the interstate and actually put my feet down. So I've done pretty good. Need some sunblock though. According to my GPS, I'm about to ride out of this. But I got an interstate change coming up too. There's a better look at the city. At least it's not Atlanta traffic. Ain't nothing worse than Atlanta traffic. Maybe LA traffic, but I've never been to LA, so can't really speak on that. The only bad part about LA, it's in California. Not knocking out you guys from California, but whoo, the people y'all got running y'all state, oh man, I feel sorry for y'all. I guess that's why everybody from Chicago, New York, or California wants to move to Nashville. just like Nashville though. No matter what time of the day it is, anytime you come through the city, it's like this. The population outgrew the infrastructure. Hell, Nashville's got a way bigger skyline than Philly does. All right, we want 76 east over here, everybody. I think that'll get me over the river. Yeah, according to GPS, we're out of the high traffic area, so. I know one thing, I'm 25 miles from my destination, and when I get there, it's time to eat. I'm hungry. Y'all listen up. I can't help myself. Tunnels and bridges. Tunnels and bridges, bitches and hoes. Or is it bitches and boats? Something like that. I don't know. All right, we're through Philadelphia. Should be a state line marker coming up when I go over this bridge. Oh, look, Pussy Young. Oh, it said Passy Young, sorry. Yeah. 7695 north. Looking for Highway 130 south. 21 miles from my destination, and I know my destination is not in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it's in another state. This might be the bridge coming up. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there should be a state line halfway across or just on the other side. Tell us what state we're going in. I'm guessing that's the Eagles Stadium over there, and that's probably the Philadelphia Phillies over there. I don't think I've gone through a toll yet. Maybe I have. Be on the lookout in the mail, of course. Yep, there's the toll right there. Tolls are something I'm not used to coming from Tennessee. See a state sign, but that right there ought to give you a real clear direction on where I'm going. You see Atlantic City and you see Camden, so it's obvious I'm going to New Jersey. Who do we know that lives in New Jersey? Huh. So I just knew somebody that lived there. Now, anyway, you kids stay tuned. So it's obvious, you ought to know what that street is. You've seen it 1,000 times in other videos, and you ought to know who that truck in this driveway is. So I come to see my buddy Slick, rode about 1,500 miles to get up here and see him.
He doesn't know I'm coming, so we're gonna ease in here and we're just gonna give him a surprise. So let's go see what he's up to. There's really no telling where he is. I hope he ain't got Sky out here because I didn't shut his gate back. Well, he's not in either one of them. Where the hell's he? Yo, Slick! Slick! He's gotta be in here. What the fuck? Just follow the trail of beers. Yo. Bro.
Oh,
What the fuck?
oh, what's Hippie? What are you doing here?
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. I was working late last night. I guess I fell asleep. I was having some dream. I picked up some pig at the bar. And what the fuck is that?
She's better looking than some of the girls I've seen you in the years past with.
Well, you ain't lying.
Okay, everybody, I'm pretty stupid here. I didn't have my audio on, but this is Big Joe heading out on his 92 Sawtail Springer, and that is Slick coming out behind him. They're headed to pick up some cigarettes and some beer. I think Slick's on old Black Betty. Oh, shit, look at them. They racing, boys. Watch them, boys, watch them.
Hippie rides and wind in his hair. Slick's got grease-stained hands, doesn't care. They roll the highway, asphalt's their stage. Freedom's the script and they're out of the cage. One's the dreamer, one's the grind. Together they're a force you can't define. Hippie and Slick.
All right, guys, this is my living quarters for the next couple of days. Slick's got me set up in the penthouse out here in his backyard. Of course, I got all my gear out, charging up all my stuff to video with. Man, he stocked the fridge for me. The beer's his, but he put me Sunday D, waters, and Pepsi's in there. Got a pretty cool little bathroom. Pretty big bathroom, actually. Nice big shower. This is where me and him cuddled at last night. He didn't like it, but you know, he was Little Spoon last night. But anyway, we're fixing to go out and get some breakfast. So I'll head out here and see if he's still out here. Oh, it's probably about 8:30 in the morning, I guess. We're gonna go get some breakfast. Skybird tried to set me up this morning. She dropped a deuce right in front of my bike, but Slick already picked it up for me. So we're gonna go get us some chow. I was hoping his shed would be unlocked. I was gonna come in here and secretly do some filming, but you know, Slick's a squared away dude. He's locking his shit up. So, all right, we're gonna go get some breakfast, y'all. Where we going? Shout out the restaurant.
Well, we'll probably go to
D's Nuts Inn.
Monarch's Diner.
All
We're
right.
going to go to Angelo's, but
All right.
I want alcohol.
All right. We're going where you can get alcohol at 8:30 in the morning. All right, kids, we're getting ready to roll out to Rich Billy's house. What are we going over to Rich Billy's to do, Slick?
We're going to play around his garage, jump in his pool.
Oh, Rich, see? I told you he's rich for a reason.
Yeah, he's got it all.
Gotta have a friend with a pool. Gotta have a friend with a camper. Gotta have a friend with a pool. You're set up.
Maybe get naked a little bit.
Slick, what are you gonna ride?
I'm going to ride the Wounded Shovelhead.
Oh, we gonna
Just
ride
front
this.
brakes only.
Man, of course, I'm on a road glide, and he's got a badass Road King, right?
Yeah.
He's got a badass 11 or 12 Road King in
Ride
there.
a modern bike.
I asked him, I said, man, get the Road King out. And he goes, nah, I gotta be cooler than you, hippie. I was like, whatever,
and
man.
it's too hot to be kickstarting, so that's why I want the electric glide.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna roll, guys. Headed to Billy's. Slick headed out on Big Booty Judy. Man, I love that bike.
good, man. She cruises right along. We were hitting 65 back there, but through town we're kind of having to take it easy because his juice drum on his rear brake, it's messed up. He's ordered the part to completely rebuild it, but right now he's rocking with a front brake only, so just having to be really careful. Front brake's a whole lot different from just having a rear brake. All right, as you guys already know, I've been up here at Slick, so we had to come see my main man, Rich Billy. And a buddy of theirs came up. We were just hanging out at the pool. And this is Big Joe's bike, and it's a 59?
61.
61, that's
61.
Big Joe. You want to be on for a second, Joe? Can I introduce him to you?
Oh, yeah.
This is my buddy, Big Joe. He come
He's big.
rolling
Look at the
up.
size of this motherfucker.
Been hanging out in the pool, yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, Billy's 6'3", if y'all haven't noticed.
He's a
So
fucking Sasquatch.
you'll see why we call him Big Joe.
This bike is pretty honest. All the parts that are on it are from original.
Yeah.
The repaint was a copy, but it is what it is.
Cool bike, man. I dig it a lot.
Hard and put away wet.
Yeah, and what year was it?
61.
61. And if I had an original 61, it would look like this. You could
Hey,
tell.
if anyone has any, I'm looking for a white floorboard rubber.
Need white floorboard rubbers, and he's not wanting to pay. He's not wanting to pay Ollie prices. Ollie prices. All right, Billy, tell me about the car, bro.
Oh, yeah.
What do we got?
We got a 74 AMC Javelin. Last year for the Javelin.
Last year they made the Javelin.
Yep.
Is she locked? Nope. Y'all hear that? How solid that was?
Smooth as cat shit.
She's clean.
She's a factory 304 with a 3-speed on the floor.
Check that out. 3-speed on the floor. I bet that's a mean first gear.
Tick-tock
Look,
tack.
even got the tack. Hell yeah. That's the rally package,
That's
I
the
guess,
rally
isn't
pack.
it? Yeah.
Yep, that's what they call it.
Yeah, it's clean, man. Even got the bolstered seats, so when he takes it around the curve sideways, it don't throw you out. Now, y'all listen to this.
That 200 horse. That seat's holding me in, man.
All 200 horses. But for hell, 74, that was a lot of horses, man.
That's really what AMC stands for.
Oh, yeah, tell everybody what AMC stands for.
Well, you know, back in the day, AMC used a lot of Ford, Chevy, Mopar
Yep.
parts. So AMC stands for all mistakes combined.
All mistakes combined. We'll make it work. All right, Billy.
It says the driver has an A midget cock.
We're going to start
A
with...
massive cock.
Oh, yeah. Pride of the fleet, Billy. 58?
58,
Dual
baby.
glide.
58. I rebuilt this from the fucking ground up, down to the frame, powder coated the frame. My buddy Large painted it right here in this garage. I'll never do that again.
Man, I didn't
Never,
know
ever,
Lars
ever.
painted.
Yeah, Large painted that. My buddy JD helped me with the top end, and I've been riding it ever since. About 12 years now.
Original air cleaner?
Original air cleaner.
Original
a lot
pedals,
a lot of
original
original
board.
stuff I'm trying to keep.
What about your toolbox?
Oh, that's original. I just grabbed that at the swap meet in
Really?
Oley last year. Yeah.
How much?
It came in a package deal.
Okay.
So,
So we won't get into that.
yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what it cost me. Probably 8 cents.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stay next to his mic or you won't get picked up.
If you have to ask how much it costs, you probably can't afford it. So,
Yeah, I mean, what's the sense?
all right, tell us about the bad boy.
Well, the bad boy I picked up just because I think they're really cool. I like them.
There's a huge following for those bikes.
Yeah, I mean, they ride like a dream. It's an Evo. You can't fucking beat an Evo. I don't care what anybody says. I love all this old stuff, but these Evos are old stuff now. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know, what an engine. You know?
Building my second Evo chopper ever, and I just started them this year. So
Gotta respect that.
if you think you'll get picked apart with OEM original parts on this bike, man, the cult following for these bikes,
Really?
the guys will eat you alive. Hell yeah.
Oof. I wouldn't even know what was what on them.
From what I'm learning about them, yeah. Billy Lane swears by this bike, though. It's his best running motorcycle, he says. So
It handles really nice. I mean, it's got like a short rake to it, and you can kind of throw it around. It's like riding a Sportster around.
whip it through curves.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, how about that,
ride.
Billy Lane? I know you watch my channel. Give me a shout out. We've got a 2005 Road King.
2003 Road King.
2003.
That's the anniversary. That's the only thing I ever bought brand new in my life, but that's boring.
Yeah. Is that factory paint?
That is a factory
Custom?
custom paint
Okay.
job that I bought after I bought this bike. The bike was originally gunmetal blue,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I know
And
the
it had
color.
the duct tape stripe on it, remember? And I didn't dig it. And I picked that up brand new in the box. The fenders, the side pieces, and the tanks at a dealership was closing out. So I got a really good deal on it and bolted it on. Bolt-on paint job.
This is one of those 100th anniversary bikes.
That's
Somebody
100th
can't just walk up and say, oh, that's a 100th anniversary bike, because it don't have the badgings on it, and
Well,
you can't tell.
The only way you can tell over here on the engine.
Has it got the 100th
embossed
anniversary?
down there?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know
Yep.
if you can see
And
it.
this is your wife's daily?
This is Terry's daily rider.
Is this a Chieftain? or-
2014 Chieftain.
Chieftain, okay.
First year they came back, Indian came back as Indian.
Okay.
Yeah.
They made a small resurgence in 98 and 99.
Yep.
Very small production. Still had an original air-cooled V-twin engines back then.
Right,
A
like an S&S motor.
Yep,
kinda,
yep.
right?
Couple of
Yeah.
independent
Bottle
guys
cap
bought the
tops.
company. Yep,
Yep,
yep.
yep.
Didn't realize how many hundreds of millions it took to actually run a motorcycle
Could
company.
you imagine the R&D?
Oh,
Get this thing
yeah.
back. Well, this is Polaris, so
Right,
You know,
right.
and they did a hell of a job on it. She
But you
loves
don't
it.
hear about a lot of guys breaking down on their Indians.
No,
so,
you don't. You
yeah.
don't.
And you don't hear a lot of Harley guys talking about it if they don't crack the engine open. If you buy it and run it like the engineers designed it,
And you know what's nice about this? A unitized engine. All the oil, tranny, primary, one hole. Boom.
that's pretty cool.
One hole.
I'm having to change 3 holes.
Yeah.
Now this one, if you'll notice, on the
I
other,
heard Rick's a 3-hole guy.
yeah. Well, this one has the radiator reservoir,
Right.
But it only has water cooled heads.
That's right.
It's not a water cooled engine. It
Just
just
the
has
top end.
water cooled head, and it only cools the exhaust port. Billy, let's keep
that
moving. This is your wife's Sportster. Did you hear that clown in the background? I over
There's
talked him.
always some kind of movement.
This is your wife's Sportster.
This is Terry's Sportster. She bought this new in 08 when she decided she wanted to ride. And she's owned it ever since. I think she put about 20,000 on this.
When
bad
she
boy.
wants to hot rod.
Yeah, it is a neat little hot rod. Yep.
Yeah, and just about 5 years ago when Slick started riding, that's the one you taught him to ride on.
I
isn't
told him to ride on the
Yeah,
Evil Knievel
yeah,
stunt cycle because he didn't have to shift gears or anything.
And he did good until he got to the stop sign and forgot to put his feet down.
Yep, he couldn't turn left.
Because he was busy thinking about licking a man's butthole. And then let's get the side shot of this one. Make sure everybody sees it's a nice slab side.
Slab size 66. That's my work in progress.
And if this is the one, if y'all saw Slick's video, Billy pulled up in front of Slick's house and he was going to be cool and kick it, and it kicked back on
Oh
him.
yeah.
That was when.
This has an electric start. Oh, a little kickback. Everybody was going crazy. Those kids were fast as lightning. There was funky China from funky Chinatown.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was when Rich Billy was just taking off, and we played around with, oh no, now it's kickback Billy, but no, Rich Billy had stuck.
You stuck that one. You stuck
Yeah.
the landing on that one.
Yeah, that one nailed. That one nailed pretty good. Whose lighter is that?
Probably Joe's.
Yeah, he's always looking.
Yeah. So this is and what do you got hidden over there? I didn't
Oh,
even,
I got, that is my original 1973 Ironhead Sportster I bought when I was 19.
hell
You
yeah.
want to take a peek?
Yeah, why not? If it ain't too much work to get the cover off of it.
Make sure you show them some of the memorabilia.
Make sure you shut up.
Show them some of the memorabilia.
I already love the paint the tank badges on it.
2 badges, I think.
What year are those badges?
I think they're 62 or 63.
Yeah.
Something. Large painted that too, right here.
That's a pretty cool
Actually, in
look.
my old garage. He didn't paint it in this garage. So I've had this bike since I was 19 years old.
Hell yeah. Means a lot to keep one that long. 73?
73 XLCH. I gotta do a little work to it. Gotta do a little wiring. It's the only bike in this garage not currently running.
What kind of carburetor is that?
That's a Bendix.
Okay.
Yep.
I like the teardrop style cover on it.
So when Terry saw that Sportster she bought, she wanted it because
Oh,
it was the same
color
paint
match.
scheme.
Yeah.
She goes, it'd be just like your 73.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right, kids, we've checked out all the cool stuff. One of the main things I wanted to show y'all was, of course, these are in every VFW bathroom you go in. The Hanoi Jane. And then, but one of the coolest things I found was this this condom machine. And you look, and there's a couple down there, and this is your brother's shop, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Streamer's Custom Cycle
They
Shop.
got you covered.
Yeah. Covered in what? We don't know, but yeah.
I also got a tampon machine.
Oh,
I don't know if you're on your cycle right now.
it was last month, but yeah.
Big Joe is.
If you got a nickel, you can get yourself a tampon.
For only in it from Modest,
Yeah.
because.
Yeah.
All right, kiddos, we'll shut it down.
You forgot the XLCR.
We didn't get the Cafe Racer. That's right, right. What, 70,
77.
77? Y'all should know this bike. Slick had it over at his shop for about a year, I guess, doing like 2 things to it. And a year later,
didn't think
Slick gives it back to
I didn't think I was ever getting it back. I think he fell in love with it. I got it back. It was jizz all over it.
Yeah, it had like 18,000 miles on it. It had been to 5 different states, we think.
Yeah.
Yeah, charging system works great. Everything works good. The noise went away. She's ready to go. She's all done. Now all I gotta do is summon the Batman. The Bat Cycle is finally done. Slickhead done another great job. Now it's time to go fight crime. Robin, where have you been? I wanted you to wash and wax the Bat Cycle. What the hell?
Watch and wax the back cycle. Screw you, bad bitch. I want to go work for Superman.
Man, what's wrong with this guy?
But
That's a neat bike.
that same bike right there is at Wheels Through Time. In case y'all didn't know, that's how special that bike is. They didn't make very many of those, and they're super popular today.
77, 78, and a couple leftover 79s they sold, and that was it.
That's a 77, though,
That's
isn't it?
77.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to shut it down, kids, because the battery's probably about to die.
Yeah, you remember him when
Closing scenes.
Hold up.
Take one. I'm the director on this camera, sir. Closing scene, take one.
Your camera.
All
right, everybody.
Now what do we do?
All right, everybody.
All right, I'm done. I promise I'm like Lucy with the football. She keeps moving. I promise I'm done. All right, go ahead.
All right, everybody. We're wrapping this weekend up. I'm not going to say all that gay lovey-dovey shit because, quite frankly, this weekend sucked. This guy is a menace.
Rained the whole time. We didn't ride any bikes.
We just want to say goodbye and all that good shit. We had a good time.
Oh, it's surprise.
He tried kissing me at one point. I'm not down with that.
We live this life.
Yeah. It's hot out here. We're getting bit by mosquitoes.
Mosquito bugs are eating us up.
So,
you New Jersey cats.
We want to end this video, you know what I'm saying, fellas? So make sure you go check out Hippie's Chopper Corner.
Just mine. Like and subscribe to me. I don't care about him and Ralph.
And Ralph.
Just me.
And
I
Ralph,
don't even care about Ralph.
go
Who's
check
Ralph?
out Ralph in Alaska.
Oh yeah, Ralph, our buddy up in Alaska. Yeah, great American dude. Lives up in Alaska.
He's all about being American. But we're gonna end it here, man. We're done. We're tired.
We love you guys.
You gotta leave what? 6 in the morning? Do 1,000 miles?
I'm gonna try to leave at 6. It's about 900, and I'm gonna try to get it all done tomorrow because there's rain coming on Wednesday. We don't know when these videos are coming out, but I'll guarantee you will see this video on this clown's channel first. But that's okay. My video has a lot of other stuff prior to getting here, so it'll be 2 different videos, so y'all be sure and check us both out.
Alright guys, we'll talk to you later. See ya.
Hippie's Chopper Corner, home of the sketchy chopper, hanging out at the Garage Mahal, Slickhead Custom Cycle Compound.
Fuck off, Slickhead Cycles is better. Go watch my channel.
Said who?
Go
Said
watch
Slick.
my channel.
Said Slick.
Later.
Alright, later. Get them. Okay guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to Slick's channel, go like and subscribe to Slickhead Custom Cycles. Man, he was a great host. He put me up in the RV Mahal, fed me, fixed my bike, taught me everything I know. My channel is what it is because of him. I owe him everything. My house, my dog, my wife, my shop, my job. I owe Slick everything. Y'all go check him out. Slickhead Custom Cycle. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Hippie's Chopper Corner, where we got to have a great time with the Slickhead Custom Cycles crew. If y'all like what y'all seen, tune in next week for more of this fabulous chopper shit at Hippie's Chopper Corner. And now it's time to say goodbye to Hippie and all his kin. We'd like to thank all you folks for kindly dropping in. Tune in next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of this hospitality. Y'all come back now, you hear?